on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Atlanta's Kitchen. Before we start, I just want to give a huge thank you to those who went and followed me on my Instagram from my last video that I made. Today, we're heading out west. We are going to be visiting the beautiful state of Utah, and we are going to be making one of their state foods, funeral potatoes. So let's get started. First up, we need to start by chopping our onion, and many of you asked in the comments last time if the paper towel hack worked. Well, to be quite frankly, it didn't work. But I was thinking, maybe since I used a tissue and I'd squeezed all the water out, maybe that's why it didn't work. And it was like tiny too. So maybe I'm gonna try a paper towel this time, and I left it quite damp and it's a big square. So we'll see if that works this time. I'm gonna be trying an onion hack today where when you try and cut it, it kind of falls apart. So this is supposed to help it not fall apart. So let's try it. Okay, so what you're gonna do first is you're gonna chop your onion in half, peel back the skin, but leave the root on. And then you go and you just cut following the lines of the onion as close to the root as possible, but don't cut it like all the way. And then now your onion is still connected to the root. It's gonna be so much easier to chop. It's just gonna stay all nice together and it's not gonna fold at the last, which I love. There we go. I finished with my onion, and wow, this paper towel hack did really work well. I mean, I got a little bit stingy, but it definitely wasn't as much as usual. So, hack. Lots and lots of water and a paper towel, not a tissue. So in this bowl, I have 3/4 cup of diced onion, and I also have a tablespoon of butter. And we need to saute that over a medium heat until the onion becomes translucent. Now it's time to make our filling, and in a large bowl, we need to combine 4 tablespoons of butter. We need to combine 1 pint of sour cream, some salt and our onion that we had sauteed earlier, a can of some chicken soup, a whole bag of Colby cheese, which is 2 cups, and a whole bag of 2 pounds of hash browns. Wow. Let's combine. So I think what we need to do is grease our pan and then put the filling on top, this filling that we're stirring at the moment, and then we need to add our cornflakes on top. And this is so different to anything we have here in New Zealand. Like, we don't have anything to do with like hash brown bakes. We like just have hash browns with our eggs on toast. I love how we're getting introduced to so many different foods. It's really difficult to stir it with the hash browns in. I probably should have stirred the mixture first and then stirred the hash browns in, but too late, we've already done it. Okay, I finished mixing my filling. Now it's time to set that aside and go grab the butter out of the fridge for my cornflake topping. I thought we talked about this! No one was stealing the food! Waiting for the butter to melt is boring. Before we put our ingredients in the pan, preheat your oven to 180 Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit. So the first thing is we need to add in our filling, and this bowl is so heavy. How am I going to scrape and lift at the same time? Hopefully it all just goes plonk. Oh, got it. Okay. We'll just get all of that filling out of here. Okay, I'm spreading this out at the moment. This actually looks quite good. Man, mix between hash browns, sour cream, chicken soup. I've never had that before. Okay, now it's time to add in our cornflakes. And yum, this looks good. I'm pretty sure that's good. Now it's time to put this in the oven for 40 minutes until it starts bubbling. Let's go. Alright guys, I've pulled it of the oven. It's cooled. I'm so excited to try it. Let's call the others in. It's time to try it, guys. Oh, I hope they like it.
Oh, smells good. Whoa.
Ooh, yum.
I thought they were going to be like potato shaped. Because
So
you
what
said
is
they
this?
were going to be like
This is
funeral
called
potatoes.
Funeral potatoes.
Yeah,
What is
these-
this called?
a funeral potato.
Is that cornflakes?
Those are cornflakes on
on the top?
Yes.
But it's not a sweet potato thing. It's like a savoury dish.
It's a savoury dish. Yeah.
Wow. Can you talk
Whoa.
us through the layers? What's inside here?
Okay, so the bottom layer is a mix between sour cream, some cheese, hash brown, and chicken soup
Wow, that
And
sounds so
topped
unique.
with cornflakes and butter and baked in the oven.
Did you say chicken soup?
Chicken soup. I know. Chicken
And
soup.
did you say sour cream?
Sour cream
Chicken soup and cornflakes.
And sour cream.
with some hash browns.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Imagine actually trying that.
This
cut
smells
it?
good. Yeah, get into it.
Okay, I'm like nervous but excited to try this.
Let's dish up.
This is wild.
Yeah.
All
I would
your
never
dishes.
I
I
love
like
this.
these.
I love doing this. This
Yeah.
is so crazy. I
It
mean,
is.
like, not in a million years would have we ever even made something like this.
Never.
Only because of the fact that we'd never heard of it.
Okay, let's cut the rest up and then we'll try it.
Yum.
Okay, time to eat. Let's get
Okay,
this.
wait.
Wait,
Okay.
whoa,
Oh, wait,
whoa,
I
whoa,
spilled.
hang
I
on.
spilled.
You guys are
I am so excited.
way ahead of me.
Slash a little bit nervous. Okay.
Okay, here we
Ready?
go for cornflake potatoes.
Okay.
Okay, bash it.
Bash
Smash
it.
it.
Smash it.
it.
Is it hot? Is it hot?
No.
Why does that taste nothing
my
like chicken
goodness.
soup, but that tastes amazing?
Can you tell me what kind of cheese is that?
Colby.
Wow. That's not a cheese we use that commonly here.
No, we will use Edam.
Or cheddar.
That's sour cream.
Oh
And
my
that-
goodness.
and that chicken
Yeah,
soup?
the chicken soup. Oh,
There's so much flavor.
wow.
The
Wow.
cornflakes add so much crunch and texture.
That
They
is
do.
so good. All right,
Wow.
time for a bit of Utah fun facts.
Wow.
Let's see what we got. So, the name Utah originated from the Native American Ute, or Ute tribe, I don't know how it's pronounced, but which means people of the mountain.
Ah.
Also, the state nickname is the Beehive State.
Ah.
I don't
Lots
know.
of bees?
Yeah, it must be
How
like
many
a big,
beehives are there?
big bee population there. And the population of the state of Utah is over 3.2 million people.
Oh, yeah.
So that is, I think that actually might be the smallest, or the least populated state we've done so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 million people. So, and also some history behind the funeral potatoes as to why they're called. You're probably wondering, what's the name about?
I was wondering.
Funeral potatoes get their unique name from being a crowd-pleasing casserole served as a side dish after funeral luncheons, particularly in the culture of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, or also known as Mormons.
Oh, yeah.
As sad as that might sound, it shows how comforting and delicious this dish is to have become a staple, and that they can also serve this at not only funerals, but other functions as well.
I was
Wow.
going to say,
Let me get back into it.
okay, I was going to say, does eating this bring sad memories?
No, I think it's just to comfort people. And because it feeds, like, it's easy to make and feeds a lot of people all at once, I think they just use it at
Yeah.
all sorts of different
Like
occasions.
one of your, like you have famous Christmas dishes that people make. It's so good,
I
eh?
just want to say though, I am pleasantly surprised.
Wow. Oh,
It's so good.
mine's gone.
Inzy's a massive fan.
Wow.
Did he just?
It's
Mine's
demolished.
gone, and I was one reading out the fun facts.
Demolished.
That was... Woo!
Did you
That-
know, if you were a Kiwi, naturally what we put on the top of things is breadcrumbs, not
Yeah.
cornflakes. We probably would have put breadcrumbs on
Yeah,
top.
breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
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 Okay, let's rate it.
All right, let's rate the funeral potatoes from Utah. All right, ready, set, go.
9.
8.
9. 9.
8.
It looks like it. Oh, that one.
These are on par with the deep dish pizza for me.
Yeah, I like the deep
That's-
dish pizza slightly more, but these are still delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the deep dish pizza slightly more. But
Yeah. But that was amazing, Utah. Big shout out to any viewers who are watching from Utah as well.
Comment down below if you are from Utah.
Yeah, and if you guys try these.
If you guys have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for coming and joining my 4th episode of Atlanta's Kitchen. And like I said, 4 down, 46 more to go.
Whoa.
So far, we have been so pleasantly surprised with all of your food. It's just blew our minds and been so delicious.
Yeah.
So hopefully, every other state to come is just going to stay exactly the same.
Or
Yeah.
get better.
Yeah.
Or get better. We might have to pull out our 10 soon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, what was the total score?
Oh, yeah, the total score.
What was the total score?
Wait, so what
2
was it?
9s and 2 8s.
2 9s and 2 8s, 18. 26.
Yeah.
34.
34! Thank you, Utah.
34 is a solid score.
It is.
If you guys enjoyed this one, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and comment down below if you guys have ever tried funeral potatoes and what you thought of them. And make sure you guys subscribe, follow us all on Instagram, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye!